So in the last session, we discussed about Cucumber scenario. So in this topic, in this video recording, we are going to discuss about BDD Cucumber scenario outline. So let's see the implementation of Cucumber scenario outline. So I'm going to import the Maven project for scenario outline. So just right click and go to import existing Maven projects. Click on next, browse, need drive, Cucumber scenario outline 3. So just I'm selecting this one and I'm clicking on finish. See, this is the Cucumber scenario outline 3 feature file was generated. This is the project was imported. So I'm changing JRE version to 1.8. So select on JRE system library, build path, configure build path. And I'm changing back to 1.8. So here my JRE system, it's changed to 1.8 now. So let me expand SRC test resources. So this is the skills feature file. So we know how to create the feature file, but however, I'm telling one more time how to create the feature file. So just right click, click on new and click on file. And we have to write skills dot feature and click on finish. See, this is the skills dot feature file got created. And already I have written skills dot feature file steps. So these are the steps. I'm copying and I'm pasting into skills dot feature file here. So and I'm saving. So like that, we can create a feature file. Okay. So now, anyway, there are two feature files are there. I'm going to delete one. So my feature file is ready. So here my feature file contains background key section and scenario outline. So background key section means it contains common reusable steps. Prior to execution of your scenario outline, these steps can be executed. And after that, the remaining steps can be executed. So here, what is the difference between scenario and scenario outline means scenario, the set of steps which can be executed only once for particular test objective. Whereas in scenario outline, all steps are executed when skill name is Oracle 1 and when skill description is Oracle 1 description. And again, all these steps can be executed for second iteration when the skill name is Oracle 2 and when the skill description is Oracle 2 description. And again, for third iteration, the set of steps will be executed when the skill name is Oracle 3 and when the skill description is Oracle 3 description. So like that, the set of steps can be executed multiple times for different sets of input data as defined in the example section. So like that, the scenario outline, it will work. Now let's go and implement the steps for this feature file. So first, let me check what is my feature file name is skills1.feature file. So let's go and change in JUnit platform properties. I'm changing my feature file name is skills1 because I'm going to implement the steps for skills1.feature file. So I changed and I'm clicking on save. So this is the second step I had completed. And my third step is I want to generate steps. For every step, I want to write corresponding method implementation. So let's run testrunner.java class file. So under testrunner package, right click on testrunner3.java class file and click on JUnit. Clicking on proceed. So once after executing this one, the set of steps are generated here. So these are the set of steps are generated here. Just click on this show stack trace in console view. So I'm clicking here. Okay. So these are the methods. So for every step, corresponding methods was generated here. Okay. So I'm copying all these methods. I'm copying all these methods, copy, and I'm going back to step definition.java class file. So let me expand my Selenium glue code package here. Here it contains step definition.java class file. Here only WebDriver was declared, and after this, I'm pasting these lines of code. So in every method, there is some auto-generated code. So I'm deleting this one. So after every method, just use some space to understand the method. So now I'm deleting every step in the method. Right? So now I need to write corresponding set of driver commands for every method. So launch Chrome browser. So let me go back to my scenario here. The steps are already implemented in previous step definition.java class file. Okay, 1 second. So now I want to implement every method. So I want to implement every method. So for every step, so the corresponding steps are generated. So now I want to write set of driver commands. So let me go to some Kumbar scenario, the previous project. Just I'm clicking on the previous step definition.java class file. So to launch my browser, so these are the lines of code I'm copying and pasting here. User launch Chrome browser. User opens URL. So these are the lines of code. So this is the test URL. And after that, I want to enter username and password. So set up driver commands I have to write. So let me copy these lines of code. So username and password. And highlight of web element border. So that is the method we are using in every program. Let me copy that method as well. So I'm copying this method and I'm pasting in my step definition.java class file here. So this is the method to highlight web element border during runtime for every of the web element. So here, just I'm keeping the mouse over, add throws declaration. So this is the throws exception got added. And after entering username and password, I want to create skill name and skill description. So let me copy the skill name and skill description. So I need to navigate to skill space, right? So these are the lines of code I have to copy. So here I am navigating to skill space here. And after that, I want to create skill name and skill description. These are the lines of code. And skill name, this is the one. Skill description, this is the one. Just keep the mouse over, add throws declaration, throws exception got added. So now my second method was implemented. So I created skills record. So this is the method implementation was completed. And finally, I want to sign out. So I'm closing the browser. That's it. Right. So now I have written corresponding methods implementation. So for every feature file, then corresponding methods are implemented here. Now, SRC test resources features file. So this is the skills dot. Okay, let me minimize this one. So we are in Cucumber scenario outline 3. So this is the skills one dot feature file is defined in JUnit platform here. So we are going to execute skills one dot feature file. So now I am running my test runner 3 dot Java class file because all steps are implemented here. Okay. So now let's go and check. Let's go and run my test runner 3 dot Java class file now. Run as JUnit test. So this time my program will be executed 3 times because my example sections contains 3 sets of input data. So browser will be opened and it will be closed every iteration. So now let's see. So the first iteration, Oracle 1 and Oracle 1 description. So the first iteration completed. So now the second iteration, all the steps are executing for second iteration. Username, password, and login button click. So the second iteration, Oracle 2 description, this is the input values entered. And the third iteration, again, my set of driver commands are executing. All the feature file steps are executing for third iteration. So Oracle 3 description record is going to create. So like that, my feature file was executed successfully. Now let's go and check the output report. So to check the output report, you need to navigate to JUnit platform properties. So you need to check under target folder, Cucumber reports. So now let me go to my target folder. This is my target folder. So just refresh, just click on refresh and expand target folder. And after that, Cucumber reports folder. And I want to open cucumber.html. So let me open with browser. See, this is the skills one.feature file was executed on Windows 10. And this is the Java version. And this was taken 59 seconds. So let me expand my output report. See, all the steps are successfully executed when Oracle 1 description. So the skills record was successfully created in Orange HRM application. So like that, the scenario outline steps will be executed multiple times for different sets of input data as defined in the example section. So like that, we can able to achieve the parameterization in scenario outline. So here, this skill name and skill description, we can call it as a parameter. And these things we can call it as a parameter values. So all the steps are executed when skill name is Oracle 1 and Oracle 1 description. And again, all the steps are executed when Oracle 2 and Oracle 2 description. And again, all steps are executed when is Oracle 3 and Oracle 3 description. So like that, the scenario outline steps will be executed multiple times for each set of input data. Okay. Thank you guys. We will meet you in the next session, data tables with a column headers. So that's it for today's session on scenario outline. Thank you.